Hey you guys, it's Riv and Juby, and we have some exciting news. We got my Ancestry DNA results back in email just a little bit ago, about an hour ago. We haven't opened them yet. We're going to do that now. And so we're feeling a little nervous, at least I am a little nervous to find out what it is. We know that
Yeah.
um,
Ha.
we know that we have
Portuguese.
you have Portuguese.
Oh.
I do not have Portuguese. You get that from the other side.
Oh.
We know that in my family, on my mom's side, we have Native and French. And on my dad's side, we have Native and Scottish.
In French. I'm
You're French too. But we're talking about me. We're talking about Nina.
fine.
So we're going to find out what Juby is in a couple of weeks when we get her results back. But tonight we have my results. So if anybody wants to comment what they think might happen here, do that before we do the big reveal. So it's gonna be interesting to find out because there are some questions and some holes and some gaps, and there's clearly things that we do not know. And just yesterday I found out that one of our ancestors was on the Freeman bank records, which would indicate that they are African American. So, and we know that we have Freeman rolls from some of the Choctaw ancestors on my mom's side too. So I could be a whole melting pot full of different races. So we're gonna find out what this is, and
And we're gonna do my test in the morning.
yep, we're gonna do your test in the morning
So.
because we got her test, and she's gonna do her DNA test. We're gonna send it off, and then so we'll do Juby's when it comes back to do the big reveal. Okay, so you guys ready? You guys ready to see what this is? I'm gonna open the email. I have my computer sitting right here. I'm feeling nervous.
What does it say?
Your ancestry, the results are in. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Your ancestry DNA results are here. Rivka D's. See my results. Whew, okay, I gotta put my glasses on. Put my eyeballs on. Okay, so we took a little pause for that video that they had to make us watch before they give you your results. Oh my gosh. And so I'm about to see what the heck I am.
Okay.
What?
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
What? What? What?
This is so not what I expected. Like,
What is it? What is it? What is
not at all
Tell
what
me
I
what it is.
expected.
it? Tell me what it is. Just tell me.
Wow.
Tell me.
I guess I'm actually really
Not Indian?
shocked.
Okay, what? Tell me
Okay,
what it is.
So they explained in this video, I should preface, that DNA that we get from our parents is random. So even though, for instance, Willow is a perfect example of this. Even though many people in my family are dark-haired and dark-eyed, and I am certainly not a blonde, and her dad has dark hair and dark eyes. She is a blonde, blue-eyed girl. And it was shocking to me at first that I could have that blonde, blue-eyed baby. But that just goes to show that you get random DNA from your parents, and that you can look totally different than, you would expect. So apparently I have got random bits of DNA, and I'm totally freaking shocked right now because this says that I am 100% European. What? 100% European.
Okay.
I'm wondering if they have the right test. That I am 56% from Great Britain,
Okay. That's kind
15% Scandinavian, 9% Iberian, 8% Western European, and 6% Irish.
Irish. Okay.
Now, and then trace regions.
What about how much?
I am 4% Italian and Greek. I am 1% Eastern European, and I am 1% Jewish. 1%. But it does not say anything about my native side or the Freeman side.
Maybe.
So it's kind of fascinating. Like, what? Are they sure they have the right test? Did they get the right spit? I'm totally dumbfounded. Okay, so I had to take a pause and digest what I just read, because it's really, like, I almost feel, I don't know, I kind of feel like it's wrong. And anyway, the biggest news here is that I am, all this time we've thought we have, because of what we found in the genealogy searches about the Freeman rolls on the Choctaw side, and the what I just recently uncovered this week, and that we would have some percentage, probably not a lot, but some percentage of Black, that we would have some African somewhere. And the reality is, according to this,
we don't have any Black.
We don't have any. Like, none.
None.
Zero. I am 0% Black. And I guess that's probably not shocking to some of you, but like, based on like what I had done genealogy-wise, I was like, well, it's going to be like a trace amount because of what I've uncovered.
Then.
So that was kind of shocking.
Yeah, then where do you get that?
What? She wants to know, then where do I get that big booty from? I don't know. That's a really good question. Really good question. It might be from the pasta. It might be from the pasta. I don't know, but I can't blame it on genetics anymore. Well, maybe a little bit, but not entirely. So that is shocking. And I'm also shocked, like, probably the biggest shocker of all is that where's my native side? Where the heck is my native side? I'm feeling like I've been disenfranchised from my culture. Where is that at? And it's not here. So it's the day after my DNA results, and I gotta say, I didn't sleep real well last night. I think I was just still kind of reeling and in such a state of shock. Like, this, how can this possibly be? How can it be that I have zero native DNA? That's unconscionable. I have, I have this on both sides of my family, not just one, and not just like one distant relative way off in the past, a long time ago. We're talking like lots of people. And so how is it that I would escape that? It was baffling to me. So I did some research and I did some reading, and this is what I found. Apparently, these tests draw from our mitochondrial DNA, if you're a woman, that goes through your mother's line. And if you're a man, that goes from your father's line. So to get a really true, accurate history here, you would need to test both yourself and a sibling of the opposite sex, and both your parents would give you kind of a more broad and accurate view of who you are. But so with just yourself alone, the article that I was reading that was most informative explained that you take your mother's grandmother. If you were a native person, you come from a native family, and you take your mother's grandmother, and if that woman happens to be anything other than native, it's her genes that you will inherit, that you have inherited. So in my case, my mother's grandmother happened to be, she was a woman named Minnie Fox. She married George Parker, who was native, and Minnie, who I look a great deal like. I mean, I think I look probably more like her than I do any other person in the family. But she was Black Dutch. So she is whose genes I'm carrying. And why my DNA test came back as 100%, still can't believe that, 100% European. So that made a little more sense. But now if my mom were to test, and it would be her mother's grandmother, she would come back with probably, between 50 and 80% native. So it was fascinating to learn that this test does not take into consideration both sides of your family. It only takes in, like a little sliver of your DNA that is actually there. And there's a whole scat of people who make up and contribute to who we are, that it doesn't even count and doesn't even, account for any of their DNA. So I didn't really understand that when I went into this test. That was not really part of the thing. I thought 50% here and 50% there. I'm going to come back with, kind of right down the middle. But that's not how this works. So I would highly encourage you to do this DNA testing yourself, because you know what? There's a really good chance that you don't have a clue who you are. Because I didn't have any idea that I would come back with these results. And honestly, you just don't know. You just don't know until you do this test. And I'm still not sure it's right. There's a part of me, a little part of my monkey mind that goes, that's wrong. Anyway, you take it and you see who you are, because you might not know. Okay. Thanks for taking this journey with me. It's been a kind of a crazy ride, but I think I'm in recovery. I think I'm going to be okay.